every year I tell a Poekie. Here, I'll take that. Every year I tell a Poekie Christmas story, and every year it is a different story. But every year it all started because Augustine wants to see the real snow.
Wait,
And one day, way back 5 years ago or so, there was a teeny little bit of snow here, and then they all went out and went up Mount Ham to see the snow. But this year is a little bit different because, ow, I am so worried. Me too. Well, we are rather worried too. This is a disaster. We are hearing rumors. Oh, no. It is a terrible predicament we are in. Oh, no. It is an emergency. Did you hear? We're going to go away. And, we're not going to see you. And no one's going to make me anymore either. Oh, it's a terrible predicament. What are we going to do? I was thinking maybe today, normally we tell the story on Christmas Eve, and then we go make a snowman, and then he comes and talks to us. But now it's not Christmas Eve, and on Christmas Eve you guys are not here to hear the story. So, I think it is a good time to go now, to go see if we can make the snowman and bring him to life. And then maybe he can help us out and find a solution to this terrible problem. What do you think? Should we go visit him?
Yeah. I don't want to go see it anymore.
Well, who's going with me of you guys? Well, I want to go. I have never been in the snow, and I would love to be in the snow too. I'll come again too, because after all, I was there last year, and I was a good help, wasn't I? Yes, you were, my dear Marika. Well, I think if Puff goes, he has never been in the snow yet. He is going to need my hat to stay warm. Yes, I will take your hat. Thank you. And then, I know, because it is a very strange time of the year. It is actually the darkest night. And you know, when you go on a trip in the darkest night of the year, you need to make sure you have some extra things with you, like some light and things, you know. So I'm going to take my backpack. Oh, and don't forget to put the carrot for the snowman in it. Oh, I won't forget. And he put on his backpack. Oh, Puff. My head is not so big. He put on his backpack. Are we ready to go? I'm ready too. Marika, will you pull us? Well, Augustine, you better be back before midnight. Every year it gets later and later. So this time, please be back before midnight. Okay, Mom, we'll do our best. Let's go, Puffin, it's an emergency. We must find a solution. And off they went on the sled that once was Baby Puka's. And up they went, and they had to go so far, further than ever, to find some snow, because it wasn't yet Christmas Eve, and it was still not as cold as Christmas Eve. So they went on and on, till they came to the very highest mountain they could find. Here we are, finally we found some snow. Let's get going and make our snowman. Well, I don't know how to do it. You have to show me. Oh, I'm an expert at making snowmen. Well, I'm pretty good too. So let's see. First, we have to roll a big ball. And he rolled and rolled and rolled. And he got a big old snowball. Now, we need the second one. That's his tummy. And he rolled and rolled and rolled. And there was a nice tummy. Oh, it's heavy, but I can do it. There. Now we need the head, Puff. That's easy, that's little. Rolling, rolling, rolling. There's our head, but I can't get that up there. It's too heavy. Come help me. Two of them lift it up. There is the head. excited. All right, Buff, where is that carrot of yours? Oh yes, let me see. Here is the carrot. In he goes. Good, but he needs eyes and a mouth. Yes, he does. We need to look for some little rocks and twigs. And they found some rocks and twigs. And they gave him, hold on, his eyes. And there came his mouth. All right now, what do we do now? Well, we just wait and we sit and we call him and ask him to wake up. I promise you, he's magic. He will wake up. And they sat and they watched. Okay, Snowman, time to wake up. No sound. No sound. Snowman, wake up. Remember, it's your good old Augustine coming to see you again. No sound at all. What is going on? This is not the same as usual. What are we doing wrong? I don't know. This is terrible. I must have advice from the snowman. He must be able to come up with a good solution for this emergency. Well, I am very sad. This is terrible. I don't know what to do anymore. Wake up, snowman, wake up. I think I have an idea. I think maybe normally we tell the story on Christmas Eve. And then it's already when the days are getting longer and the nights are getting shorter. Maybe our snowman doesn't know that we are here now because he's so fast asleep. It's not Christmas Eve yet. Oh, that is a good idea, Puff, but what are we going to do? Boo! No one will ever make me again. Oh no. I have an idea, Augustine. Why don't I go and fly up to Poekie, our Poekie goddess? Because after all, she's a goddess, and she knows about holy nights and things like that. Okay then, but you better come back soon because I don't know, I'm just besides myself. Okay, off I go. And she flew up to where Poekie the goddess was. Poekie, it's an emergency. We are in a bad predicament. Oh, my dear. Marika, what's going on? Oh, Poekie, we are in trouble. We are leaving our home and all our friends behind forever. And our Augustine wanted to go and talk to the snowman to see what he says. Because after all, the snowman comes and goes every year. So maybe he can give us advice. Well, that is indeed serious. I have heard the rumors, and something must be done about it. Now let me see. I think, first of all, that all will be well. Everything will work out fine. But to help the snowman and Augustine right now, and to wake up the snowman, let me think. It's not Holy Night yet, so we don't have any magic and angels right now. But you know what? We can create some magic right ourselves. Why don't you go down and tell Augustine to make a little fire and then cuddle up and snuggle up with the snowman and make him warm, and maybe the warmth and light will soften him up and wake him up. Oh, thank you, Poekie. That is a lovely idea. I'm going right down to tell Augustine. Bye, Poekie. Bye, my dear Marika. And she flies back down. I'm back. Oh, what did Poekie say? Good news. Poekie says everything will be fine. But what did she say about the snowman? How do we wake him up? Well, she said we should make a little fire and cuddle up with him, and then maybe the warmth will wake him up. But how are we going to make a fire? Well, actually, Since it is the coldest, longest, darkest night of the year, one must never leave home without some light. So I brought a candle and some matches. Maybe that will do for a fire. What do you think? Well, let's try it anyway. I have it in my backpack. And he comes out, and he has a candle. And then he lights it with a match. High up to the ceiling here. Ah, fire! Fire! We have light!
Oh gosh.
It's warm! Oh. There! Now we have fire! Okay, let's snuggle up against the snowman. Maybe he'll wake up. Well, I'm still very cold. I'd rather sit by the fire. I'm just going to sit by the fire, okay? You two warm him up. And they waited. And they waited. And they waited. Come on, snowman. Wake up, please. Come on then, are you there? Come on out. Oh, did you hear that, Marika? That's his sound. Snowman, wake up. Snowman, we're here. It's your Augustine. Is this Augustine again? This is a regular routine by now, Augustine. It is, snowman, but it is an emergency. We are in a terrible predicament. It is not the same this year because our mom has said we're going away and never coming back. And we're losing all our friends. Ow, ow. What are we going to do? Do you have advice? Humph, said the snowman. Humph, humph. Let me think. This is indeed a predicament, but you know, I come and go all the time, every year. I have many friends all over the world. New friends, old friends, friends everywhere. Yes, but we like these friends. These are our friends, snowman. We don't want to leave them. Well, let me see. This is such serious business. Maybe I need to do something very different. How about I make an agreement with you, Humph? What kind of an agreement, snowman? Well, we are here on the highest mountain in this land, and I can tell you and promise you that I will not go away. I will not melt this year. I will stay right here all alone, not see any of my friends, if you make sure you come back next year. Yes, but what good does that do if we're not at home anymore? Well, you have to tell your mom that you made a promise that you would come back next year and that she can tell the story to the same children, all your friends, next year, wherever that may be. Do you think she will do that? Oh, Augustine, you know Mommy always keeps her promises, so I think this is a pretty good deal. I think we don't have to worry so much anymore. I think our snowman is very, very nice. He's going to be very lonely all year long, staying in the same place. Yes, that's true. All right, Mr. Snowman, I think I will go to Mom and tell her that you promised that to us, and then we'll be back next year for sure, and we'll bring our friends and everyone can hear the next story again. I think it's a splendid idea. Why don't we just have a little nap and sit a little bit longer and then we go home again? No, said Marika, because it is very late already. And remember, Snowy said we should be home before midnight, and it must be much later now. I think we need to go right away. Oh, Snowman, thank you. I will miss you very much, but I will be back next year, okay? I will. Thank you. Should we leave the fire or blow it out? Please blow it out, Humph, Humph. It is way too warm at this time of year. It's not even Christmas Eve yet. Humph. Okay, done. And they blew it out. Thank you, said the snowman. May I go back to sleep now, and I'll see you next year. Bye, Mr. Snowman. Thank you so much. Okay, come on, said Marika. They are worried about us. I know they are. I know they are. Let's go. And she got in front of the sled. And Augustine got on the back. There came the puff with his backpack.
And his hat.
And his hat. Thank you.
Matches.
He lost his hat. Oh, the matches are still in there. The one was burned up already. There. I have to bring the hat back to Honey. She wants her hat back. And off they went, but they hardly got anywhere. It was already very late. And there came Rain, and she flew over the sky. Oh, there you are. Everyone is worried. It is after midnight. I'm going to bring you back immediately and fast. And on the back they went of Rainify. And they flew back. Whoops! Out and don't forget me! And off they went. They flew through the sky. Phew! And before they knew it, they were back home. And there was Snowy. Mommy, Mommy, we have found the answer. I'm going to tell our big mom that she has to send me back next year, and we will have another story, and kids will make me for sure, and we'll see all our friends again. Good, Augustine. I am glad you got good advice. Now it's time to go to bed. Okay, Mom. We'll go to bed. And off they went to bed. The end of the story.